up and get it going. Yesterday, though, worth mentioning, 4th place, Carter Thompson, the Australian. So that was a real cracker. Here is the full rundown then. Row 1, Dinesh Uriarte, Ramersdorfer. Row 2, Pugliese, Morelli and Singapore. Christian Daniel Jr. heads row 3. He crashed out yesterday after battling for that 4th place. He will be bouncing back this morning, hopefully. David Gonzalez, Sullivan Mounty and Lucas Brown both crashed out yesterday, but back on the grid today. They're 13th and 14th alongside Vader Pratama, your 3rd place finisher. Pons 21st, then Zen Mitani, Luke Agostinelli and Alejandro Fernandez.
The revs rise, lights go out, and a clean start from everybody. Again, Morelli gets it moving well from the middle of the 2nd row. Is he going to be in the leading trio going into the 1st corner? But it's Hakim Danish who has the advantage over Brian Uriarte.
To 3rd from 5th on the grid. That's the launch that he was aiming to get yesterday, but Pugliese looks up his inside, doesn't actually make the move stick at all, but it is Dinesh with about a bike length position. Uriarte trying to go with, and this is where it all went wrong for many riders yesterday. There's Christian Daniel Jr. round the outside in turn 4. He's moving up a couple of spots then, it seemed, or round about where he was to start the race. Is that Vader Pratama?
Places going down the back straight. So, absolutely superb stuff. But it is Hakim Danish that leads.
Meet a more mild-mannered rider than Hakim Danish, but look at him slide it in towards turn 6. Someone going and getting pushed right out wide there. I saw the number 50. He's now moved up to 5th spot. Great stuff from the Aussie.
Vader Pratama.
Really got a superstar in the making, haven't you? Morelli looks up the inside of Uriarte, but doesn't make it stick there. We've got Singapore, who's made a much better start this time around. Great 85 in 7th, just behind your man, Vader Pratama.
Right, they come through the sweeping right-handers. This is on the leading duo yesterday. He's there. They'll be hard on the brakes now to the final left-hander and out onto the start and finish straight to end the 1st lap.
Championship favourites. If you were to ask me that at the start of the season, who do I think are going to be the run for the win this year? Those Pugliese, Thompson and Pratama. These are the riders I'm watching for victories this year, and this is...
Now, can Brian Uriarte do the same thing as he did manage yesterday to break this up, this leading group, and make it just a battle between 2 or 3 of them at the front?
Now.
And as I said, Carter Thompson said that I failed to go with Pratama yesterday when he came through the field, and I'm sure he's time to go from 15th to 3rd.
He's over it. Time to call it quits on the old career then. As we see, that's Morelli trying to muscle his way back through on Benyat Fernandez. He got pushed wide and bogged down.
There's Hakim Danish trying to make a break on it there. And he has now opened up as big a gap as we saw any time yesterday over too far extended. Hard on the brakes.
This is absolutely classic, though, from Rookies Cup. Race 2, and they've all done their hold up and much more sensible than it was yesterday. Everyone saw what happened with the leading trio, thought, can't let him get away again.
Hakim said he wasn't planning to change the motorcycle. He said the motorcycle was great. He said, I am just going to push a bit harder tomorrow. And we're already seeing that at the end of lap 2.
So then, Benyat Fernandez, he's now...
And the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. Very impressive from that young Spaniard right there.
Round here being a Spanish hero, and he's now got in front of Vader Pratama. Well, we didn't see anybody pass Vader yesterday.
I know, he's going into second.
Oh, my goodness gracious, mate. What he said in the pre-show, didn't he? You know, we have new guys coming. You don't know how good they're going to be. They're chosen from the selection event for a reason, and we're now seeing what...
Absolute cracker. I'm going to give a shout-out as well to Zen Mitani into 13th spot, up from outside the top 20 on the grid. His form's really coming on. He had a great race yesterday.
This race completely different to yesterday's, wasn't it? We'd already, by this point, we'd already had 3 guys running away with it. How many is it, in fact? It's like 15 guys, 14, 15 guys, all seen as the front group.
Yeah, pretty well. So if you're outside of the front group, basically, you're going to get no points, and there's Fernandez last lap. So these cooler conditions, it is faster than it was yesterday, Peter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's very interesting to see that, in fact, the cooler just absolutely all over each other. Superb stuff.
Well, tension rising then, 11 laps to go, and oh, Fernandez, a big twitch there.
Change, Uriarte now in second ahead of Pratama.
Ramersdorfer's had a better run of it in the opening laps as well, from 3rd on the grid. He's 9th.
Carter Thompson there in 5th, you know, Morelli there in 6th. We know these guys are both, you know, Morelli said he had the feeling yesterday that if he'd been able to go with them, he would have been able to race at them. With them now, can he live up to what he said yesterday?
These are 2 riders who really do need Rookies Cup. You know, they turn up and race this as sort of their final. And it's great to see riders like that making it stick.
Danish still looking has learned so much in the 3 years. This is his third year in Rookies Cup. You know, he was quick from day one in Rookies Cup,
was, yeah.
but it wasn't predictable, it wasn't reliable, and he knows that that is the...
I mean, at this level, they want to really enforce. Obviously, it's the most important race of their lives at the moment. However, you know,
Yeah. And
it's
he
not because you're doing a bit of irresponsible riding. We're not talking big cash money prizes.
No, he just set the fastest lap of the race too, but he's now got to do... And he's only got a few laps to do that. Let's hope he's taking a notice of odds that he's being shown at the start and finish.
There is a big neon yellow, there's two in fact, big neon yellow boards as they cross the start and finish day, which say long lap penalty number 7. It will also come up on his dash. He cannot miss it, which is another one.
Right, OK, so now we have Vader Patama that leading. He's been unable to break away to the motorcycle.
Oh, Dinesh in a second place. Wow,
Yeah.
He goes from 5th to 2nd. Goodness me, that was brilliant.
Yeah,
from
he
him.
really slid it in there, didn't he? Yeah,
It's
absolutely
quality.
superb stuff.
Then, so he really, it's a tall order to regroup after a mistake that cost him and another rider their race yesterday. So, yeah, really good job from him to be back up and fighting for this victory.
Moment, and let's see whether he does go for that long lap penalty. He's coming down to the section now at the end of the lap. Some lap penalty now.
Let's see. He's going wide. Yes, he's going to do it now. But he cannot touch the green, Peter. That's the key, and it's always very dirty there as well. That'll be the key. So, yeah, well done for him for getting it done. So he's just off the back of his 3rd year, I think, and having a much better run of it this year. Found his form.
A nasty bob, really white as a sheet in practice on Friday. Obviously not well at all. And superb to see her actually finish the race yesterday.
Oh! Long lap penalty for Beñat Fernandez. He touched the green, Peter. I did say, I wonder whether he got a
On
bit
the
trigger happy.
exit
So maybe he can't win this race after all.
Maybe
But
he can't.
this is part of it, you know.
Learning.
But
He looked as though he'd been sleeping for a few laps, but he's certainly not sleeping now because the Argentine...
oh, who's down? Vader's gone down.
Oh,
Oh,
my
goodness
goodness.
me. So that's two of the top 3 yesterday. Certainly think someone impacted his corner and took him out, but...
of fortunes from yesterday.
And look at this now then. So you've got Morelli. Oh, I'm so proud of all these guys. What a race some of them are having.
Superb, isn't it? And this is the penultimate lap now. So the penultimate run down.
He's moved up into 2nd place, Peter. America! How long has it been since we've said that? America, stand up! Because you gotta love...
And Hakim Danish into 2nd place. He's not going to win a finish 2nd again. Morelli, he's on Morelli's tail. Carter Thompson up into 3rd place.
It is going to be super key. Your runs through turns 4 and then 5 here. Morelli loves high corner speed. That's one of his biggest strengths. So watch him through here.
And it was 5 men battling for the podium, as it's now...
Here we go. Down towards turn 6. Dinesh, nearly on the grass.
He's on the grass.
You
He
don't
is
wanna
on
do
the
that.
grass.
You don't want to do that. Down into turn 6. He still makes the lead.
He lost in the race yesterday, but he hung on to it today. Yesterday, up the inside.
Oh, that's a dive bomb for Christian Daniel.
He
That's a
didn't
dive
make it.
bomb.
No, Thompson
Oh,
right on his
who's down? 2 riders down. It's Sembatani's down, but we'll focus on the front. Dinesh leads. Thompson, Christian Daniel Jr., Morelli. One of them is not going to finish on the podium. It's going to be heartbreak, Peter. Final corner time. Here we go.
Side by side, all on the brakes. Who is it up the inside? It is the 50 of Thompson. It's Thompson who has it. Carter Thompson, the Australian, who's going to win this one. Surely Hakim Dennis can't get out of the slipstream quick enough.
Thompson,
It's Carter Thompson that's going to win it.
He's
It
done
is.
it.
And
Yes,
again,
well
Hakim
done.
Dennis is 2nd.
And Christian Daniel is on the podium as well.
Marco
What a
Morelli
finish.
4th.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.